This is the Gargoyle of the Front Row Fanatics, and you're watching my two good friends on Top Rope Reality.
Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Top Rope Reality, episode 152, part 4, the list
that does not have a rest.
I'm going to get over to the list there. There we go.
There it is, right there. I think
We got 12 roster moves WWE must make right frickin' now. Number 5, Cedric Alexander to NXT.
Following Cedric Alexander's amazing outing with Kota Ibushi in the second round of the Cruiserweight Classic, fans had high hopes for his immediate future in the Cruiserweight division. He was a focal point at first in his feud with Noam Dar, but an injury sustained earlier this year halted his momentum. He eventually wrapped up his rivalry with Dar by winning an I Quit match and has recently set his sights on the Cruiserweight Championship. That is true, it did happen. If he isn't the one to ultimately dethrone Neville as Cruiserweight Champion, which he was not, then he might as well be wrestling with the heavyweights. He is too talented to be regulated to 205 Live and would be a perfect contender to the Intercontinental and U.S. Championships. For now, though, his character has been rehabbed through a brief stint in... For now, though, Alexander's character can be rehabbed through a brief stint in NXT. In late 2016, he competed in a handful of matches on the brand and even feuded with Cien almost for a brief period of time. So who knows how far he would have gone on the show for 205 Live debuted. It can be argued NXT already has a surplus of talent, but Alexander could easily hang with the best the brand has to offer and thus would thrive down in developmental. So he was not the one to take out Neville. He almost dethroned Enzo if it wasn't for all the controversy. Yeah. So he may possibly be the next Cruiserweight champion.
I would say he is.
And maybe that's the route they were going, so they're going to continue to go that route once the new GM is announced.
Yeah, I would figure that.
But
hopefully, like I said, we both agreed on that they make a battle royal. The winner of that one faces Cedric, and the winner of that becomes the new Cruiserweight champion.
But regardless, I do agree with this though that he's a perfect fit though for NXT.
Oh yes,
he's that type of
I'd say
wrestler.
He fit right in, just like Hideo fits in with 205 Live. Cedric would fit in NXT. So
that's very true.
And next time would have been Hideo going to 205 Live,
but
which is done. And then the following week would have been Asuka to Raw, which is already done. So we're done with those two. But the next week we're going to talk about number 2. Micah Maria Canales to NXT.
Which is where they should have started.
Yes. Well, she had a big old baby on her.
Woo! But Maurice did too. But they both kind of had it covered up pretty well.
Oh, they did, but Maria's going to pop, for goodness sakes. Now we're up next. We're going to talk about 10 WCW moments you totally don't remember, but this guy probably does. Eric Bischoff as a hardcore champion.
So that part, I don't believe I remember it. Maybe this will help me to remember. WCW can't take a bashing for this one. Because Gerald Briscoe, Pat Patterson, even one of the Godfather's hoes on the Ho Train, reigned as WF Hardcore Champion. So did Terry Runnels. The Hardcore belts in both promotions were akin to a running joke, and they really weren't supposed to be taken seriously. At least people remember the WF reigns, though. Who can recall Eric Bischoff standing proudly on Nitro with the WCW Hardcore strap draped over his right shoulder? Going one better, who remembers Bischoff borderline stealing it from Terry Funk with the help of Ernest the Cat Miller, somebody call his mama? This was just another plot line in the non-stop bizarre world of WCW around 2000. Bischoff only held the Hardcore belt until Thunder, where he awarded it to both Big Vito and Johnny the Bull. Why WCW didn't just have Vito or Johnny beat Funk on Thunder is anyone's guess. Was it really so vital that Bischoff had this utterly pointless stint as champ? If you asked him, because every time they ask him questions, he hardly remembers anything. He probably wouldn't even remember this either. I don't remember that. And that's sad, because everything else on this list I've remembered.
Well, so far it only lasted a few days, so no wonder. And next time we are here, we are going to talk about Sid's bizarre attempt to beat Goldberg's winning streak.
Now, if I read it, I might remember, but I don't remember him trying to beat the.
So down to the 2, you were
2 and 1. I am lost on those, but from 10 all the way to 3, I was good on those.
Yeah. So now let's finish up. Starrcade for the WWE. 10 things WWE must do at Starrcade 2007. We're going to see if they did do it.
The final 5.
Number 5, let Shinsuke Nakamura loose. I don't think he let him loose. I think he stayed, they're going to let him loose until WrestleMania.
Right.
Against AJ if that happens.
Number 4, announce further nostalgia-fueled events, and that has not
There's
happened.
been no Halloween Havoc or
That'd be awesome.
War Games or...
Technically they had War Games.
Wrestle War, I should say.
Wrestle War. So kind of they had a nostalgia with the War Games. But like a complete event, they have not.
No. Book a title change.
It did not happen.
No title change. Hands of Starrcade. No.
Number 2 would be unnecessary because it was not filmed for the network.
Yes.
They said bring back Jim Ross on commentary. That did not happen because there was no commentary.
No, but if they decide to put it on there,
if they could do voiceover.
Yes,
absolutely could do.
Get him and Bob Caudle. So. And number 1, allow blood at least in a grudge match. Don't give me a look.
Bob Caudle.
Exactly.
Really?
Look it up.
I know who he is.
Okay.
He's
fine.
Probably about 92.
Fine. Tony Schiavone then.
Thank you.
Or Jesse the Body Ventura.
He'll want too much money.
Hell, bring in Eric Bischoff.
He was a horrible commentator. So Tony Schiavone and Jim Ross I'll be fine with.
Would be different.
It would be different. But yeah, Living Blood did not happen. So whoever made this list for the Starrcade thing sorely missed on most of these.
Yeah, they were wishing in one hand, spitting in the other one, and see which would fill it up first.
That's true. And before we leave, this is about to happen, ladies and gentlemen. The NXT TakeOver Philadelphia. So by the time this is put out there, Takeover's already happened. But we're going to talk about it real quick.
Yep.
As we have NXT TakeOver Philadelphia, as they went back to just calling it by the name of the city.
Yep.
And we've got a last-minute addition match, which I did not agree with them announcing it during the press conference because the Velveteen Dream versus Johnny Gargano match for the number one contendership had not happened on the network yet.
That hurt, man. Yeah.
I don't like that.
No, they should have waited after the match.
They should have said the loser of Johnny Gargano versus Velveteen Dream will face Kassius Ohno in the event on NXT TakeOver. That's the way you word it. So you don't know who the winner is. You have to find out by tuning in to NXT TakeOver or NXT TV.
Unless you already looked at the results.
Which is fine, but they have to pretend like there's no results. Let's suspend disbelief.
Sometimes they do, sometimes they don't. That's what you're right. They should always. You're right.
Suspend disbelief.
You're right. You say it. The loser faces Kassius Ohno.
And that's how you spell it out. But if Kassius Ohno continues to do how he's been doing, he will lose to Velveteen Dream, putting over the new talent.
I think, yeah.
Now, there's one match missing on here, which is very confusing to me because I didn't watch this past one with Gargano versus Dream, but the week before that, Roderick Strong fought somebody and afterwards did a promo, and he said that he was going toward, he wanted another piece of Lars Sullivan.
Right.
That match should also be on here then.
It's not.
Why would he do a promo about that before the pay-per-view?
I don't know.
See what I'm saying?
You're right.
They could do 6 matches.
They could.
It would not hurt them.
They may add it. We don't know.
But yeah, Velveteen Dream should win this match, though.
Yes, I believe so too, because he's had 2 great outings, the 2 matches I've seen, and been on the losing end of both. So I think this is when he gets.
And he even said, Triple H said that match may steal the whole show, which Velveteen Dream did last time on TakeOver when he fought Aleister Black. So.
Right. We have the Undisputed Era, Bobby Fish and Kyle O'Reilly, defending their tag team titles against the Authors of Pain.
I think this will be the final outing for Authors of Pain. I think after the Royal Rumble, we will see a new tag team on either Raw or SmackDown.
Yes.
I don't think it's a good idea for them to go to SmackDown, honestly, because you've got the Ascension, who are bigger guys. You also got the Bludgeon Brothers, who are bigger guys that they're trying to push. You can't push that many big guys. So if they go anywhere, they need to go to Raw.
Yeah, they probably will. They probably will.
So, and if they come to the main roster, Paul Ellering needs to be with them because they still need that guidance. They still need that person with them because they're still green.
Yeah, they need Paul with them, and hopefully that's smart. They'll do that.
I hope so.
Up next, we have the NXT Women's Championship.
Should have been a triple threat.
Well, she just got back from injury, so.
Who?
Kira San.
What? When did she get hurt?
A while back. She just got back.
I did not hear this because she was on the tapings.
Well, she was hurt.
Because remember, Shayna Baszler came in and knocked her out with one of her submission holds. And then that's when Ember Moon come out to go after her.
Kara, she did somebody else.
She did multiple people. Kara San was one of them.
Wow.
When she first, remember when they were leading up
Yes.
to her debuting? Her first night on the job, when she first walked out, that was the first thing she ever did, was she put Kara San in a
She was probably
chokehold.
hurting, so she had to get taken out.
So she got put in a chokehold. Then they did Dakota Kaya was another one they did. And then 2 weeks ago, the last time I watched, she did it to another one. It was deadgummit, the girl that we saw in Birmingham.
Yes.
The meow, the cat's meow. She's doing the whole cat thing too. I can't remember her name now.
No, but yeah, that's right. Because she was taking on the
Aaliyah.
She was taking on the red, white, and blue girl who is now bad.
Yes, who she turned bad also.
Lacey Evans.
She's saying that she's a proper lady.
Yeah, 'cause she's got to take on Nikki Cross, which would be they're probably filmed that already. They filmed that already. They're filming it now, probably.
Oh, because
it's next week.
Oh, so they're filming it before TakeOver.
Yeah, with TM612 too. It's going to be on next week's shows. They got to be filmed. So.
And I wonder if maybe that's where Roger Strong and Lars Sullivan's going to be at.
Could be.
We'll find out.
We also got Aleister Black taking on Adam Cole.
Extreme Rules match. Could go either way.
Yeah, could go either way.
Because we already know Aleister Black's already lost, because he lost in the
Johnny Gargano. He's also already beat Adam Cole.
He has. And it's being Extreme Rules, he could get Undisputed Era to come in and help him.
Or a new member.
Roger Strong. But I guess that kind of messed up the thing with Lars Sullivan. I mean, he really needs to turn heel. He's got nothing.
No, not really. If he has Adam Cole, he'll be heel. I think Lars is a good guy.
When did Lars become a good guy?
I think he's a face.
He's been beating the tar out of everybody. Are they kind of doing the whole Braun Strowman with him?
Yeah, I mean...
Are they treating him like Braun Strowman?
I believe so. I think so.
Know.
I think he's a face.
I don't know.
And the main event for the NXT Championship. Will it change hands?
This is another one that could go either way.
Will Johnny Wrestling bring home the gold? Or will we see an old friend reappear and cost him the title?
Dun dun dun. And this is why I love NXT.
That's hard to call.
It's why I love NXT. You've got Cien almost taking on Johnny Gargano.
Could go either way. Yep.
Because if there is interference from an old friend, then you could have Cien almost retain. Or you could have Johnny Gargano win it and then the old friend appear after he wins it to lead up to them two facing each other at WrestleMania. Yep. Okay? And also, Aleister Black and Adam Cole Extreme Rules match also could go either way because Adam Cole doesn't have to get his win back. They don't have to do 50-50 book if they don't want to. Those two matches right there, and really, could Shayna Baszler already get the Women's Championship?
She's seen with that little sit-down interview they had, which you didn't watch.
Right.
That Percy Watson was in the middle of.
Okay.
It got pretty rough. I mean, yes.
So for me...
Shayna Baszler says she don't care what the fans think about her.
Those three matches right there are unpredictable, and this is why NXT does it better than WWE.
Yes.
Even though they're owned by the same people.
we're thinking Undisputed Era, but hell, also think with the titles back.
Yeah, if they don't think they're ready to go out to the main roster.
There's no guarantee. We're just saying, yeah.
To us, it would make sense because Authors of Pain have been in NXT for so long.
Yeah.
We
expect Undisputed Era to win the titles. We're not going to finish sure.
Right. The one that does absolutely make sense would be Velveteen Dream continuing to win.
He should. I'm saying he should win. I'm saying he will win. He lost the last two, but he should win.
Yeah, but the last two were on regular TV.
No.
Well, no, he lost Aleister Black. That's true. That is true. But he needs to win. He's been doing these matches of the night type thing. He has to win a match.
Yeah, he's on his way up. Ohno is on his way down. I think Ohno knows that. So I think that's something we can pretty much call that Dream should win. The rest of them can go either way.
They could be. And that's the difference between the main roster and NXT is that it's unpredictable because you don't know what direction they're going in. You can tell what direction they're going in the main roster, and that's the thing they need to get back to on the main roster is being unpredictable.
You're right. But they don't.
Get to it.
They don't. Well, that is it. We're fixing to go have some delicious chicken wings.
Yes.
And watch NXT and be excited again and see if the Royal Rumble can
top it.
Can top it, yes.
Can't top it. Unless there's some big surprises in the Royal Rumble. But yes, so
big surprises. Literally,
the pre-show is about to start in about 5 minutes, so we are going to go. We hope that you enjoyed NXT TakeOver, because by the time you watch this, it'll already happen.
It'll be all over, yes. Well, we have a new NXT champion. We have a new women's champion. Oh, we have a new tag team champions.
Well, all the titles
I
change.
know. We have all new champions starting off the new year here.
You never know. But ladies and gentlemen, hope you enjoyed the Royal Rumble as well.
Yes.
But next time we'll have our continuing ringside news. No telling what's going to happen.
No telling. No.
Pro Wrestling Review, we're going to do July for the Monday Night Wars.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
And then we'll go over what happened at TakeOver, see what we were right about, and if it was unpredictable as we thought it would be.
Yes.
And then we'll talk about the Royal Rumble, who surprised us, or did they go with the same status quo?
Status quo. Will Roman Reigns be?
Will RR win the RR?
Yes. And people will lose their freaking mind.
They will.
So, well, I'm Mike Hogan.
I'm just a kinda.
We'll see you next time. With this man right here, we'll say
Popcorn fart again.
in 3 minutes.
That's true.